Outside Reed. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Harden. George outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Pass to Bailey. And that one is hammered home.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
George outside. Now here's Reed. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
And they pick up two.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Oh,
That's a bad man right there.
Wow.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Eason. Left side Reed. Puts up a three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
George outside. The teardrop. Here's Reed. Pass to Sharp. White with a steal. Fast break Utah. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Eason. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's Ball with a three. Reed with the rebound. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Now here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own." Back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Eason. Oh, he nails the corner three. Eason's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Davis drawing the double team. Williamson for three. Reed with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
To the right side. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Harden's shot is good.
They've got a high-octane attack going now. That's 9 straight points on the break.
Pass to Bailey. Now Davis. Stolen by Sharp. George outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Williamson outside. Outside White. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Pass to Sharp. "16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Collins a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Visiting team.
Leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
White, good.
Yeah, nice shot by White. So confident from range.
Sharp goes in. Gafford. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Utah on D. 11-point game. Brown with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Post. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Gafford. The rebound by Post. Williamson left side. White for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Jazz trail by 10. Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sharp. He has 6. Pass to Reed. On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Ball. Here's White. Reed with the rebound. Left side Eason. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Eason to the wing on the left. Reed can't hit.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's ball. No made baskets yet. The kick out to White. Lets the three fly. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, Zion's so good inside. The defense collapses on him, but he has the awareness to kick it out.
Pass to George. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now, being an outstanding rebounder seems to run in the Ball family. LaMelo doing his thing on the glass.
Utah timeout called.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Pass to Reed. Here's George. Back to Reed. And here's George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 9. Jazz trail by 8. .149 left in the second. All no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Bailey. Let's go with a 3. Oh, can't get the reverse flush.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Harden can't hit.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the foul called on Paul George.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Outside Reed. Back to Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
Kicks it to George. Back to Harden. Gafford the screen. Sharp goes in. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 10. And Williamson throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Up top, George. With one on the... Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
To me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 10. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. White for 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Pass to Filipowski. Now Sharp. Covered by Williamson. Now George. Shot clock at 6. Harden fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Harden's got 11 points. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. For 3, George connects from downtown. 17 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
White, good.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 6. Outside Harden. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Sharp. Here's Harden. Pounded by Ball. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Bailey. Knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. He goes up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the visiting team. Here's Bailey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Sharp, no good.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 6. Shot clock at 2. George, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to White. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Bailey. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Brown. And here's Eason. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Out left to the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Greg.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Now here's Davis. Clock at 6. Ball no good. Here we go. Pulls up for 3. And it's Eason with a 3.
3 points.
Eason's got 11 points.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
.152 left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. And there's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Here's Harden. There's the drive.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Eason. Now here's Sharp. Here's Reed. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Bailey's shot is off. And they're pushing it up. And George with the jam.
Hey, you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
It's Sharp on the wing. Now Harden. 13 points in the game. Back to Sharp. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. To end the run. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19.
46.
And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments.
65.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown with it. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Gafford the screen. Down low. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
No good with a layup. Outside Brown. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
Assisted.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
The 3 from Ball. That shot is off.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Jazz again can't hit. Out to the wing. Pass to Gafford. It's tipped. Stolen by Davis. Ball outside. Launches a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass the ball. Back to Davis. Utah moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
There is such length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Sharp, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Here he goes. And James Harden pulls it down. And here's the fast break. For three, George. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Ball into the lane. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. Kicks it to George. Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break, Utah. Davis down low. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his third foul so far. George with a steal.
Man, they have dominated this game, and their defensive pressure is still in full force.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Pass to Bailey. George over to help. There's Ball with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 9 points now in the second half. Back to Sharp. Now Harden. Screen by Eason. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Sharp. Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Harden surveying the D. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Steps back. Reed sets a screen. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Eason. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Seven seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one.